we are not live, but we are down to the final four in the TOL Tournament of Champions. And we've got the Season 5 Austrian Oaks, my Oaks, going up against John Pryor's famous titties. Going to this, I thought Pryor's team was probably the #1 favorite. But the Oaks is up there. And it's going to be all about that nose tackle. We'll see what kind of havoc the defensive MVP can wreck. We got Valeria sprinting through, but not a good return for Valeria, only out to the 11. Arnold feels the run play. Of course, the star QB. It's a called play to set the tone, and there they go, losing 6 yards. Not what you want to see. Here comes the one back. The pressure. Got one guy open, but he's going to wait too slow, and it's an INT to start the game. Elizabeth Taylor. That goddamn no back that I don't think was in my original play lineup is really fucking us. And the Barbarian does not get in anywhere. Ooh, that should have been picked. But the Titties retain the ball at the 10. Let's see what they can do. The Barbarian was putting some pressure on, but Dolly Parton's pretty fast, and chopped down at her legs, but those huge titties bounce off the ground, and they can clearly see the nipples across the line. And that is a big score, capitalizing off the catastrophic turnover from Arnold as he tries to find wide receiver 1, passing speed too slow to get up there and do a whole lot. Let's see if Valeria can do any better than what she did prior. Line holds a little bit, able to find a little something. Now she's got a little bit of leeway. Oh, if she'd only cut down. Here's a double back set for Arnold. It's called play again. So we've had 3 shitty plays on offense. This time it looks like they're going flea flicker. We'll have somebody open. They got to decide to fire it to the one and only who's still running. 20, 10. There's a super fast guy, but it will not catch. Touchdown. Strikes. Yes, the one and only. That's the way you respond against these super heavy hitter teams. Arnold finds the one and only on the flea flicker. Brought him in just a bit. Late kick, but doinks it in. And we're up 7-0. Let's see what they can do if they've got a reasonable field to work with. Kelly Kapowski, one of my all-time faves, will be returning. She's got some speed. She bumps over somebody, but does not get out to the 30. Pretty good play lineup here. Remember, this team features a massive tight end, but the Terminator is there for destructive power, and we get a couple of called plays on our own. Wants to run, gonna throw it across the field. A nice little find to Anderson. Picks up a decent yards, but it's still 3rd and 7. Big 3rd and 7. Let's see what they go with. Oh, he's at his feet, caught, but is just short of the line. So that's pretty huge. They're gonna trot out the punt team. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the Barbarian bursted through, but they get a real quick punt. Let's see if he can at least block a few people. No, he gets destroyed. Valeria stands at her 2. Able to get away on the first wave. Still running. Picks up a block. Can't hurl that blocker. But a great punt return. Basically 35 yards on the punt return. The Oaks have the ball. Decent field position. Arnold's going to keep it himself. Tries to get around the first couple. Making some moves. Can't toss anybody. But gets out for a 13-yard pickup. Double back set, will we see? This is the play they scored on. They pick up the blocker, but the RB2 got held up. Arnold thought he was open, was not. Let's see what happens here. Gonna fire it to the one and only. Oh, it's caught in coverage. God, I was thinking maybe that was gonna be a pick. That defender played it perfectly, baited Arnold, and then stepped in front. One and only used great hands to get it back. Now should have the quick dump out to the running man. Running man, not super fast, and he coughs up the ball into a pile. Oh, tragic. One massive, gotta beat him. At least they prevent a score, but 2 unbelievably costly turnovers against an amazing team. That is not the recipe for success. Gets the ball off on the called play. Fires it to Parton, but it's a turnover right back. And hasta la vista, baby, with the INT, still fighting, drags it out to the 20. So they lose 30 yards in the exchange, but obviously super happy to have the ball back. Let's see what happens here. They're going to fire it deep to the one and only. Can we get a jump? No, but they hit him in stride. One and only to the 30. What a great throw. A back and forth game. Unbelievable. 4 wide for Arnold. A lot of pressure. Gonna fire it. Ooh, total recall is there. Looking to make moves to the 8. Inside the red zone, 1st and 8. What are they gonna do? They're gonna try to run. They're gonna try to pass. Now they're going dangerous flea flicker. And he's gonna try to force it to the one and only, but it's knocked away at the last second. 2nd and 8. Don't want to have to settle for a field goal here. They're trying to roll out, but it's a called play, and Arnold will be immediately brought down by beautiful Lucy Lawless. She does something special where she narrates in a sweater. It is just the greatest thing I've ever seen. All right, what are you going to do? He's got a couple of dump-offs. He's going to try to find COMM, who's not super fast, and COMM only gets to the 1, and they say, fuck it, we are going for it. We are going for it. Willett doesn't do the QB sneak. He's got a little dump off if he fires it quick, and he does! The running man with a catch and score! What a play at the 1! You would have thought we had 2 QB sneaks, everybody was set up for that, but no, they fade back to pass, and they find the running man. Line doesn't hold, but they doink it in. That was a hard-fought score, back and forth, a gigantic kick. I'm Coming is fired up. Kapowski's there. Gets around. Oh, she coughs it up. Grab it, boys. Run. It's a touchdown by the Barbarian. That's what we're talking about. Defensive MVP. Always there wreaking havoc. Picks up the fumble, scoop, and score. Massive turnover. Again, a slow kick. They sneak it through. You could see a missed extra point making the difference in a game like this. Was Kelly rattled? Or will she be able to make it up? Not much of either. Just a decent return. This can be a lethal play. You got to cover. Oh, and the Barbarian is right there, right through. I was going to say they've got a super well-paid tight end who sometimes just streaks free on that play. The Barbarian, holy shit. I think he has shifted to good or excellent or something because, man, he is all of a sudden starting to wreak some havoc. Look at him just fly through. Unbelievable. 3 downs, 4th and 40. You don't see that a lot. They were actually close to the safety. The guy holds him on the punt. So they do get the punt off. Then there's a horde of people there. Valeria's really just got to hold on to the ball for the love of God. She does. Thank you, Jesus. So the Oaks start with amazing field position. They're going to run with Arnold. They've got decent blocking set up for him. He's going to find the first down, takes an unusual angle towards the defender, but still picks up the first down. A lot of time left. They try the play again, but they're wise to it, and this time loses 7 on the all-out blitz. Double back set. Arnold's going to try to do nothing. Tried to get in, but no doing there. Big 3rd and 18 here. What's going to happen? Some pressure. Should have just dumped it off, but recall with a diving catch across the line. Arnold said, fuck it. You don't get anywhere by playing it conservative. Fired it deep into the end zone and recall with an amazing catch and score. And that is big. By no means is this game over, because these teams can go crazy. But obviously, you'd rather be the Oaks at this particular juncture. Oh, and down goes Kapowski. I was actually just surfing Tiffany Amber Thiessen's Facebook page because she posted some pic of her that looked basically like she was naked. She looks actually kind of a little pedestrian. I mean, obviously she's still really hot, but just not quite as godly as she used to be. They plunge up the middle. The Blur just fighting and fighting and fighting, but neither player will go down. A little bit of pressure. Cade Upton, well covered. That super good tight end. Hasn't been the force that you would expect, but it's a long game. Grab him. Oh, Parton is too fast. Gets away from all sorts of people. And makes a massive pickup there. Great run for Parton. into the Oaks territory, double back set. And just knocked away. Let's see what they can do. They leave a lot of people open. Wolanski is hit in stride. Only one person has a chance. They do grab her instead of diving. Thank the God it's at 10. But still, great field position. 1st and 10, 1st and goal. There's the Barbarian coming through. Those straight setbacks are not working as well. When they switch the line, the Barbarian gets confused. Does only have an intelligence of 5. Oh, when he's tied up and then gets help from steroids, the Barbarian brings him down 3rd and 20. 42 seconds left in the gun. The Barbarian streaks through but is picked up, then gets knocked over. A dump off. Is anybody there? Oh, and they slow him up enough to hold for the field goal. That's significant. So they'll try a field goal with 18 seconds left. Should be fine. They do doink it in, but massive to prevent the TD score. Tits McGee has to settle for 3. 14 seconds left. Deep, deep kick straight down the center for Valeria. She's 3.5 yards deep. She's going to get tied up. No help on the block, but does hold on to the ball. Double back set. Only thing I'm a little nervous about is the flea flicker, which they choose to run. But thank God he's so slow he's tackled before he can pitch it back. Here comes the no back. This is the dangerous, get out of there. They do throw it quickly to the running man. That was close to a safety there. All right, so it has been action motherfucking packed game. Both teams throwing some heavy hitters. Both teams with some catastrophic turnovers. Oaks will give the ball to Alyssa Milano, filling in for Kelly. Makes some nice moves, has a chaser, but still gets out to the 35. Great job filling in for Kapowski. Called play, does not get the ball off. The Barbarian streaked in after a slow stutter step. 2nd and 19. Called play again, getting a little lucky here on the defense for sure. Terminator comes in 3rd and 30. They do pick up the Barbarian, and he's got somebody super deep. He's going to find Hasselhoff, who cannot make the jump. Too much pressure in the face of Parton, and she pushed it, and they're forced to punt. Line holds pretty well. This was the year of the massive punter. Valeria trying to get around some people. Gets a diver. She will score. Massive punt return. Valeria has been a superhero. 4 of these teams had a punt return in the first game and a punt return in the second game. That kick is up and good. Milano stands at the 4. She's like, I just fucking did this. She gets brought down at the 20. Commando gonna beat his guy. It's a 1-yard gain. This could be trouble. They do at least guard the deep person, but they got a lot of dump-offs, a lot of pressure. Looks a little bit of a low throw, and it is out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Double back set for Parton. Going to try to run, and the Oaks solid defense against the run. Not much going on there. So they'll punt. The line holds. Sean gets the kick off and then races at the same speed as the ball. You got to be respecting that. What a play by Sean Connery to kick, get through the line, beat the defender, and then bring him down. This is more of a dangerous play here. And, oh, it's a diving, but then he fumbles. And J-Lo, the beautiful Jennifer Lopez, gets the ball at the 20. The Barbarian, though, still super stoked up. Having none of it. Coming through the line. That's 2 in a row for the Barbarian. Defensive MVP came to play in this tournament. And make it 3. Just an unstoppable force out there. 4th and 26. They're going for a long field goal. And he comes in. There's impact. I don't know. And it shanks. No, there was too much pressure there. Impact with the holder. The ball was tilting. And that's it. I wouldn't be running this play anymore personally, but I am not out there calling it. Running man gets it. Man, he's slow. This is going to be a tough one. And Arnold fights and actually gets an extra yard on that play than expected. Picks up the first down. God, here comes Flea Flicker again. They've got the running man. No, the running man is covered and knocked away. 4 wide now for Arnold. Going to keep the ball. A lot of pressure. And a jumping grab by the running man. I thought that was going to total recall. Maybe it was. Here comes the rollout line. Now he's got a chaser. He's going to fire it pretty deep. That could have been picked. Then it's a called play. Down he goes. Fabio gets the sack. It's going to trot out. Okay, 3rd and 16. They're going to try that same play 3 times in a row. Got somebody right on him. Decides to hawk it deep. Oh, nobody was there. Too much pressure. That'll trot out the punt team. Time becoming a serious factor. They do get the ball off. Milano stands 2 yards deep, which will be a touchback. And the Barbarian is there. 2nd and 23. The Barbarian is tossed to the side. They've got the tight end deep. They're going to fire it deep to Upton. Upton, oh, just can't come down with the throw. Parton put it a yard too deep. And then another big sack. That was their chance right there. So they're going to be forced to punt from their own 2. Here's Connery, who did everything on the last punt. Let's see if he can do the same. Even squeaks around, but Valeria making some amazing moves. Look at her go to the 50. Sneaking up to the 42. Well, what a massive return there with so many people on her heels. 4 wide now, but Arnold's going to keep it. They're hip to that. Same play we started the game with. Same result. Called play, loss of 5. A lot of called plays on both sides of this. And they try that flea flicker, brought down 3rd and 21. So the offense has slowed as they've started to be a little more conservative. Now they go for just a quick plunge. 4th and 19, burned up some clock. Man, that one of those DBs came flying in. I think that was the right cornerback. Again, Milano 2 yards deep. So it is a touchback. Not much time burned on that session. Let's see what they do here. The Barbarian is in the way, but Upton is free. Oh, Upton was so fast, she was behind her man. Parton has not been able to connect. You got to wonder if the P2 position's really messing her up here. Got a couple of dump-off opportunities. And they do. She does dump it off, but it's in a horde of people. Only an 8-yard gain. Here comes Red Gun. Little bit of pressure in the face. Fire into Hasselhoff, who makes a great jumping grab. Defenders were well positioned, but it was a perfect throw. Hasselhoff picks up 35. Looks like maybe the Barbarian has dropped out of excellent. He's not quite getting the penetration he was before. Gonna try to fire it to Upton. Oh, pushed it just a yard too much. 2nd and 10. Barbarian once again is tossed. A lot of pressure there. Parton making some nice moves. I think she got it. She does. first down. I think that's first and goal. Right at the 10-yard line. Yep, they've dropped the sticks. She's got Upton deep. No, everyone's pretty well covered. Oh, God, that one guy sits there and stands at Parton. Could have speared her in the back. Looks like they're going to try the same play. This time, a lot of people are free. Oh, and she pushed it too much again. Parton not having a game she needs. You're going to play the Oaks. Gets another chance. There's a guy in her face. They can't knock it down. This time, she takes off just enough for a TD. And Kinsley Wolanski, Michael Jenkinson's girlfriend, comes down with the ball as Parton finds her mark. Couple of blue guys get hurled. The kick is up and good, and it's 35-17. Obviously going to have to go not for the onside. Well, they're going for the fumble approach for Valeria. It's a risky strategy. Let's see how that pays off. Valeria says, I don't know if you've forgotten this, but I'm one of the best kick returners of all time. And gets to the 35. That's a big dagger right there. Worst play in our arsenal. Called play. I'm actually hoping for a sack. Knocked away. Double back set. Going flea flicker. The line holds. Oh, they got the one and only. It's a quick strike and fire. Touchdown score. One and only. There it is. The one and only. And if there was any question about what was going to happen, well, there ain't no question no more. I'm coming straight down the center. We're looking at 42-17. Milano's going to take it. Going to get met by a horde of Oaks. Commando coming through. Oh, Parton finds the wave. Picks up 8. She's still out there battling. Offset formation for Parton. Lot of pressure. Oh, Conan was there, but she throws the ball beautifully. That time picks up a big 25. Conan trying to get through. Parton finds some good defenders. Can't quite pick up the first. Just not enough time. 1:04 left. Somebody else was there. Some white guy. Trying to put some pressure. This time it's a plunge up the middle. I think they actually do get the first. 45 seconds to go. Will they score one more time? Called play. A lot of pressure. Gets the ball off. Double covered. Incomplete. Barbarian. Oh, Twins is in there, but I actually think Twins is my punter, so Barbarian caused her to trip over her offensive lineman. Does have somebody open. There's a man in the face. They can't deflect it. Oh, and man, that has been the story. A yard too long on these diving passes to the open receiver. Ooh, and I'll be back comes in to make his presence known with 1 minute, with one play left. 4 wide for Arnold. I was just fucking thinking the one thing we don't want to have happen is Arnold get hurt. God fucking damn it. And on the last fucking play, Arnold goes down to bring in wrong advices. Shit. Well, pretty dominant. One little Debbie Downer there at the end. But the Titties were a brutal team. Dolly Parton did not have a good day, and that really cost them. A couple of key turnovers on either side. But the Oaks Season 5 with the massive Barbarian nose tackle advance to the semifinals.